Yeah, I think my third year, I think it takes about 3 to 4 years for a player to really start to find like themselves in the league. Obviously, you have some who are rare specimens who can do it in their first year, but I think it took me to my third year where I realized that, I'm an elite player and I can hang with them guys. But for all the young players, just keep working. It's a process. You're not going to conquer the world in one day, conquer the league in one day. So just continue to grind and everything will work out. Yeah, we actually had multiple conversations throughout the summer about, him finally being happy to be on the other side of coaching me and not coaching against me. Um, but yeah, man, he's very motivational. He makes sure that we're efficient getting our work in. He's very positive. But you can see that from the sideline. So everything that I would expect Steve to be as a coach, it's reflected here in camp. Yeah. Yeah, and it goes from the assistant coaches to Spo, T. Lou, Mark Few, all the way down to the players. He doesn't micromanage. He gives their coaches their freedom when it's their part of the practice. He listens to the players. So he's really a players first coach. Next question. Yeah. Yeah. You're under a new system with JJ. Uh, like you said, our two of our elite players were hurt. Vando, who was really good for us on the defensive end, and offensively too with his offensive rebounding, his slashing, screen setting, and then Gabe, who was really out for the entire year. If you really look at it, a guy who is another point guard for us who can shoot the basketball, good defensively. So we don't know what we could have been if we had those guys, especially in the playoffs, especially Vando, because he's a big part of what we do defensively. But, we look at the lineup and, we come in ready to work. And, last year is last year. We can't say, oh, this is the same team. It could be a different result. And so for us, it's about coming in with the mindset of getting to work and seeing how it plays out. 12, yeah. Um, the roles are different. I was the guy cheering for everybody, the towel waver, the rookie. I was 19 years old and just enjoying that experience. But I know the role and the experience will be different. Just being an intricate part of this team, doing the game plans and the schematics and stuff, being incorporated into that. Whereas in 12. AD's on the bench and you just cheer. So I'm looking forward to the experience of being, a true part of this team, being a vet in the Olympics on this team, and trying to win another gold medal. Yep. The best shots? Best shot? One, the funniest is for sure Kawhi. Kawhi is really funny, believe it or not. Two, for advice, um, I haven't needed advice right now, uh, honestly, but I think all those guys, everybody here can bring something to the table and advise somebody on something, I'm pretty sure. And the best shot, you talking about like just making or form? Making? Oh, Steph. He's the greatest shooter of all time. So, form, probably Book. Devin Booker has a really pretty shot. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be definitely a partnership with him, his coaching staff, and then the entire coaching staff and me and Bron. Just kind of seeing what we like, and then also hearing what he brings to the table, what he wants to do, and then just try to blend it in together. We know it's not going, you know, be done in one day, 1 week, 1 month, but we just got to come in and have this collaboration and take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and continue to grow. And we're in no rush to, obviously, championship is on our mind, but we're in no rush to try to get this thing figured out by the end of training camp. He is a first-time head coach, and this is going to be a new system for all of us. Something new that I've been in my career, and pretty sure everybody on the team. So it's going to be a challenging experience, but also it's going to be fun.